I used to be someone everyone believed in. A bright kid, full of potential. Those words followed me around like a badge of honor. My parents were always bragging to anyone who'd listen, saying I was going to be someone big one day. Teachers, too. It was like they were just waiting for me to become this brilliant, successful version of myself. And for a while, I was on that path. I had dreams. I could see it all, the career, the life, the future. But somewhere along the way, I lost it. And the beers, well, they just made it easier to keep going down that road. Just one more game, I'd say, or I'll stop after this level. But there was always another level, another excuse to push aside what really mattered. It didn't happen in a dramatic crash or a single moment. It was gradual, subtle, almost unnoticeable at first. I'd play a few hours of video games after school just to unwind. Then a few hours turned into entire days. The games became an escape, a way to avoid thinking about real life. I kept telling myself I had time. I'm still young, I'd say. I'll get serious later. There's no rush, but days turned into months, and the months turned into years. And now here I am, still chasing virtual victories while the real world has passed me by. I'm stuck, like a teenager who hasn't figured out life, while everyone else has moved on. My friends, the ones I used to be so close to, are out there crushing it. They've got careers, families, actual lives. Meanwhile, my biggest achievement is leveling up in a game no one else cares about. When we get together, it's like they're speaking a different language. They're talking about promotions, house renovations, their kids starting school. And I just sit there, nodding along, pretending I have something to contribute. But what am I supposed to say? That I got a high score last night? That I spent the whole day binge-watching shows and drinking? I feel like an outsider in my own life, like I don't belong with them anymore. Maybe I've let things slide for too long. Maybe I've fallen too far behind. My parents, they don't say anything, but I can feel their disappointment. It's in the way they look at me, in the heavy silence when they ask how things are going, and I don't have an answer. They used to be so proud of me. They'd tell everyone how their son was going to change the world. Now they just hope I'll get my act together, that maybe it's not too late for me to figure things out. Sometimes I wonder if it is too late. The worst part is, I know it. I know I'm wasting my life, my potential. I can see the gap between where I am and where I could have been, and it feels like it's getting wider every day. Every morning, I tell myself I'll change, that today will be the day I start over, but then the hours slip away. And before I know it, I'm right back where I started. Another night, another game, another round of beers. It's like I'm stuck in this loop, and I don't know how to break out of it. I see my friends moving on, living their lives, achieving things I used to dream about. They're climbing higher while I'm sinking deeper. And the truth is, it's not that I don't care. I do. But it's easier to keep pretending everything's fine, to lose myself in the next level of a game, than to face the reality that I'm running out of time to get my life together. Sometimes I wonder if I've already missed my chance, if there's still hope for me, or if I've let things slip too far. It's like the world's moved on without me, and I'm still standing here, trying to figure out how to catch up. But deep down, I know it's not just about catching up. It's about finding the will to change, and I don't know if I have that anymore. Maybe I've lost that too.